Alrighty, I'm probably going to wait a little bit for Mito to get in here, but for now, today's demos, I think that's gonna be something I'll be doing a little bit from now on. Instead of full games, I think I've been getting tired of. I'll just try some demos just to kind of get through them, since they've been waiting a long time too. So, yeah. Today's demo is going to be Rollin Rascal. This one I have mixed feelings on. It's not bad. It looks really good. But it's one of those games, those indie games that I still appreciate the existence of, but do very much think that... Okay, so this is gonna sound a little snooty, but I think they dropped the ball with these character designs. They look okay, they don't look ugly, but they don't really look that great, and I think Rascal himself kind of easily looks the worst, because I don't know what it is or why or how, but him being shirtless and his head being a ball is just kind of weird to me. And like, the big buff girl and the pink one, in my opinion, look better because they have hair, so they at least kind of look like people. But with Rascal, his very species looks a lot more ambiguous. So it's not as clear what he is, which I'm sure we'll find out. But yeah, it's just another one of those examples where I think they did the best they could, and I'm appreciative of that. But I don't know, it just doesn't look that great to me. It looks a little yucky. And it's something that kind of bothers me about some indie games. I think they're doing their best, but they don't... It's very clear that they just don't have the same level of experience, expertise, oversight, and collaboration on designing their characters as like professional teams do, which is to be expected. They're indie games, and it's not like it's just an indie game thing. Whole corporations have tried their best to make iconic mascots, and even the ones that work, I still don't feel particularly attached to. Like, oh, I don't know, the Nesquik rabbit. He looks fine, he looks good. But there's not a lot that makes me think, oh man, the Nesquik rabbit is so cool, and maybe it's just because it's a cereal mascot, but it's something I find myself thinking. Like, they're not always... These mascots aren't always a hit. And it's just kind of how things are sometimes. Not that they're bad at it, just that it's plain, hard. I might wait a few more minutes. See if anybody shows up to chat, but probably not. Well, I could post it in a group chat I'm in, but I don't know. There's a stranger in there, and he seems chill, but I don't know. Like, not really a problem. But I do feel pretty apprehensive about promoting myself to people who don't normally watch me, because I feel like I'm just being kind of an attention hoe. Just saying, oh, look at me, please give me viewers. And yeah, sure, that's normal for streamers, but that's not really my goal. This is a very nice title screen, though. It doesn't... Like, it's no secret that this is kind of a Sonic-like. It very much looks like that in the trailer, but it's not leading you to believe that it's too much of a Sonic-like. Like, it's still trying to stand on its own two legs as something all of its own, which is nice. Well, been a little bit, and no sign of Mato. Gonna give it a few more seconds, but we're probably gonna move on to something else. So here's our main guy, Rascal. Again, he doesn't look bad at all, but I don't know. Just doesn't... I'm not seeing a lot on this character that makes me think, oh wow, he looks super cool, the best. But hey, maybe he'll grow on me. Though the wheel thing does a little bit. The character, Rascal. QT. Is that like a sister? Or... That'd be cute if that was a sister. Oh, we don't get anyone else? We don't get the gym lady? That's unfortunate, but okay. We got this. Okay, that one looks really cool, actually. Oh man, that racing outfit looks sick. Those would definitely fall off, but I kind of like that they used a boar for the slippers. That's not something you see every day, so that's kind of nice. Oh, the hands look weird. There's a basketball outfit, which is pretty cool. A beach outfit, which is nice. Confirmation on Sonic feet. That we... Well, not really. We can use this as a clue for what Sonic's feet look like. Based on Sonic likes. We get a vampire outfit, a snowman outfit. The same thing, but with a baseball cap, which not crazy about, but you know, it's a nice accessory. It meshes with the look. Paired with his eyebrows, it kind of looks like an angry duck, which is pretty funny to me. A regular cowboy hat. I'm surprised this one doesn't have a full outfit. A halo, headband, a top hat. And that's it. I kind of like the dinosaur costume the most. Arbitrarily, but I also really like the racing outfit. And we'll try it with QT. Oh, please tell me she gets the racing outfit. Oh, we get a schoolgirl outfit. That's cute. A witch. Please give me the dinosaur costume for her. She'd look so cute in that. Business lady. Oh, it's like an idol pop thing. That's cute. Casual, like, I guess fall outfit. Another beach outfit. Same thing, but with a hat, which looks really good on her too. I thought the blue would clash in a bit, and it does a little, but not that much. It's a nice look. It takes away her skates, though. I just noticed these are... None of these have skates, like... Oh, wait a minute. Where'd her skates go? I thought she had skates earlier. I guess she doesn't. Maybe I remembered wrong? I thought she was skating in the trailer, but maybe that's an item she gets later. Top hat. Headband, which actually looks really good on her default outfit. The halo. Well, I like this one a lot. It's really cute. And this one too. Especially this one. My gripe with this is that some of these outfits do look like a lot of fun, but they don't really make me think they make sense on characters running like 100 miles an hour. But it is nice that you get the option to have them in the first place. Because, like, oh, he does have the skates. Oh, wait a minute. Huh. Oh, she just, like, puts them away, I guess? But it is nice that you get these options. Like, it's better to have them than, well, not have them. Okay, so she puts the wheels away somehow. Interesting. Region, body, hair, head, top, gloves, bottom, shoes, body. Mode. Original. Color. Ooh, wow. Material. The heck is this? Like bronze, I guess? Custom. Original. Oh, wow. I don't know. Made of chocolate. And give her like red hair. That's kind of nice. It's a shame you can't color the bangs, though. But oh well. It's not working, apparently. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be doing anything. So only color A works. Or oh, maybe I need to pick one first. Doesn't seem like it's coloring any part of her hair. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's doing anything. Oh, well, there's one thing I want to change on my controller, though. And I never remember how I do this, unfortunately. Directional pad. First off, 4-way, not like it's actually gonna work, but you know, try anyway. Nope, that's not working. Settings. Okay, now it's kind of working. Oh, I hate it so much though. Oh, I'm gonna be real. I think the D-pad on the Steam controller is such booty though, and I hate that. Like when you get the soft press thing, you don't want directional swipe. It's like sometimes it works and sometimes it just really doesn't. And more often than not, it really likes to not work. Like, what are you doing now? Okay, now it's working. Gotta use the keyboard to make it work. Which isn't ideal, but means I have to use my thumb more, but fine, whatever. Oh, this one's nice. I like this purple. It's a nice color. Let's see what I can do with this. Oh, you can color her clothes. I'm gonna be real. I'm already having a lot of fun with this. Not quite. Getting there. Too dark. What does this one do? Okay, this is more fun than I was expecting. I'm actually enjoying this customization a lot. Material. Oh, it's her glasses. Custom, original. Top, gloves. It would be nice if they were more clear about what's actually going to change colors and what's not, though. I do think they keep it a little too vague. Like, just A, B, and C doesn't tell me where it's going to go on these, and some kind of, like, highlighter or indicator would be really nice. I can kind of see people making like their own OCs out of this. We're just going to go back to original though, and stick with that for now. But it isn't fun to know that you can make all these different outfits and all these different like colors, fits, and stuff. I don't know, I just really like character customization. It's always fun to play around with. Oopsies. Let's see, learn the ropes of the game in the Serene Sanctuary. Best time 9:59:98. I don't know why it's not squared at 10 minutes, but whatever. Buccaneers Beach, dash along the rocky vista through the ruins of Pirate Stronghold, Wild Waste, and Sunrise Shores. I guess we have to unlock Wild Waste, so we'll start with Sunrise Shores. Oh. Okay. So if we jump consecutively, it looks like we can jump higher. If we hold it down, we can jump higher than usual. X isn't doing anything. Oh, we can emote, which is pretty cute. Stop button. Oh, that's pretty cute. She's kind of growing on me, I'm not gonna lie. Let's see, shoulder buttons don't do anything. We can turn into a head. Eyes move, but hair stays in place. Okay. Triggers. Do that. My back button's the only one that does anything. Makes her jump. I think that's everything. Oh. In mirror we have the stash attack. Y is not doing anything. And we have this like dive attack thing, which we can do probably for extra speed. Which I think... Okay, someone's getting me up to like 20 something miles an hour. It's hard to see because it's ticking so fast. This one drops off a little bit, but it looks like you can maybe keep it going. Yeah, you can keep it going a little bit if you hold the control stick forward. However, this one just acts faster. Oh, we can also check this area out. Very nice work on the animation, too. Kind of leans around a little. She kind of looks wherever she's going next, which is very nice. Alright. I like the sound it makes when you're moving quickly. Which one was it? She's cute! Oh, she's adorable, man. Oh wait, let me check. Phone more often. Camera. Vertical off. I hate how invert is up means up. I always hated that about camera controls in any game. I know this kind of breaks the flow. I'm a little iffy about. I'm kind of iffy with camera controls. Horizontal. That's good. I just don't like how quickly it moves. Plays the game, ignores the main character. Oh, you have to hold it down. It's really nice how expressive these characters are. You can jump again as soon as you land to do a high jump. Ooh, barely stuck that one. Double jump, press jump in midair to do a double jump. What was that, I wonder? Oh, it drops these. Oh, you turn into a head. Okay, we have a wall jump. Let's try a photo mode too. Take photo, we'll look around, change move speed. I have camera swipe, so I'm not sure if it's doing anything. Altitude up and down. Okay, yeah. That one, I'd have to change the D-pad, or else I'm going to be moving my thumb up and down an awful lot. You're probably meant to hold it down, but the way I found my Steam controller probably isn't letting me do that right now. Toggle guides. Change the camera. Alright, so it seems pretty like it works pretty nicely. This is my weakness with Sonic games, though. Like, I could run through it as fast as possible, and I do want to, but I don't know. There's a lot of nice stuff to look around at. I want Nano to play this. I want him to stream more! Oop. Okay, the red ones bounce you higher. I kind of like that you hold it down. That you hold down the roll button instead of it being a toggle. That way it feels like it takes you away from the roll button pretty quickly instead of having to push an extra button and add that extra time that might just make you like a half second too late. It feels very intuitive. Rail spin left or right to jump between rails. Pressing L while going down the rail will let you go faster. Okay, crouch. If I'm guessing that you only want to do that while declining. Oh, you can go up rails too. Oh, I missed it. Oh! I died. I deadly dead. But that's okay. And we messed up again. So it looks like we're going to be needing these double jumps a bit more than I would expect. Which I'm okay with. It means you have to use your actual mechanic. For some reason you can't crouch while you're on that other one. Also, I think they could really use those tutorial preview video things off to the side. Oh man, it's getting JPEG-y, and I don't know if that's my game. it just does that normally, but really questionable. It looks kind of gross. This is really fun. Let's see, homing dash. When an object is highlighted, press jump to dash towards it. Okay, so it's either a double jump or a homing dash, a la Sonic Colors. / Sonic Forces, which I still need want to get around to streaming. Oh! Ooh. This is really well made so far. I'm genuinely impressed. Like, as a Sonic game, it's really, really fluid. To an extent where I think even some of the best fan-made Sonic games haven't really matched this. They flow pretty well, and each one seems to be better. Each really good Sonic fan game seems to be better than the last one. But in, well, natural Sonic game fan game fashion, this is better than the last ones I've played. Like, just changing how the terrain tilts helps so much in your control and makes you really feel... something is inverted. Invert off. Invert on. Okay. I don't know what happened there. I don't know why I inverted them both. But it really helps you feel like you're actually in control and it's steering you in the ways you want to go. Press B to drop kick diagonally toward the ground. Break objects on your way down. Okay, so you have an indicator that's going to let you know what you're going to hit, which is very nice. Cool. Ah, dang it. You have a lot of air control too, which is very nice. And a spin dash, very nice. Hold L to curl into a ball. When in ball form, you can accelerate faster going downhill. You also have access to a different set of abilities. Oh, so you get a bounce attack too. And a drop dash. Let's see if we can wall jump our way up here. Ooh. There's some nice sounds here. They're not quite as, like, anything I would say is gonna be recognizable or terribly iconic. But I like the attempts to do so. Oh, you can crouch under these as well, while in ball form. Feels very intuitive. Very simple and organized. Oh, darn it. Balance. In ball form, press B in midair to bounce. This move can break objects and lane on slopes to gain lots of speed. Alright, try our drop dash here. My only problem is the steering. It feels like this character doesn't steer quite as well as they should be. While in ball form, press X to start revving up, then release L to launch forward. You can mash X to charge faster. Mid-air rev up. You can also perform the rev up in mid-air. Once you've charged up, you'll launch forward as soon as you touch the ground. Oops. Oh! Oh, you get a charged drop dash. That's gonna be so convenient. Oops. I made an oopsie. Oh, I went over the time limit, but that's okay. Okay, so there's a lot of extra paths you can take. They don't seem to differ that much, but that's okay. We're only in the first stage, so that'll probably change. They'll probably get more steering control out of the ball form. Sunrise Shores. No yellow crystals? Oof. Okay, let's restart that. Oh, continue. Oh wow, okay, I still get no score. Let's try this again a little faster. But so far I'm really impressed. This is a really good Sonic-like. Oh my gosh, I hope Sonic fans just eat into this one like hungry mosquitoes on a summer day. Because this game's really good. Okay, I'm gonna have to remember that, if I want to perform stomps, this isn't like... Oh gosh, what's it called? Ugh. Sonic... This isn't like Sonic Vapory. I need a different combination of buttons to do so. Okay, so I think I heard my speed decreasing. So it's definitely... Crouching is definitely something to do downhill. These controls, I think, are going to take me a little bit. Ooh. But, like, I can tell once you get good with them, they're going to be a lot of fun to use. Again, I am very impressed with this. Ooh. Okay, so you need your drop kick to smash through those things. There's so much personality here too with Beauty, and it kind of makes me want to plays Rascal too, because he's probably got no less personality. Ooh, botched that one. Oh, you can spin dash while moving too. The tricks are so much fun to watch. Yeah, you need heavy, very heavy use over the control stick. But I'm alright with that, because it means you have that much control to begin with. Oh, nope, wrong button. Oh, it didn't kick in that way. Kick in that time for some reason. There we go. Rev up in midair. That's going to help a lot for keeping speed while in midair. No, I mean, while going uphill. Ooh, but you're gonna want to be careful. Yeah, you don't want to overcharge it, which is not a bad thing if you ask me. Like, yeah, I suppose some would say it's overpowered, but it reminds me of this criticism I've heard for the spin dash in Sonic Generations, where some people thought it was overpowered. And I personally really like it. Okay, we got 14 diamonds out of that. Very nice. But I think they kind of leaned into that in a good way, where all that extra speed you get can work against you. You can just send yourself careening off and stuff. So you'll want to keep in mind to control your speed, which is an extra skill for you to learn. An extra reward and an extra punishment. But so far, like, there's a really good control system here that I think is really well arranged, and it's going to be very rewarding upon mastery. And like, it's going to be another indie game that I genuinely hope gets as much popularity as possible, because this one is really good. I'm really liking this so far. Kind of want to play this again, even though I've already done it. But just one. Just one more time. Let me see how fast I can go through this. Oh, it's really well made as a tutorial stage too. It doesn't take too long. It's not really slow. Oops. Okay, land on this target. It seems like ball form kind of hurts your altitude a little bit, which is fine. I'm not going to change my mind from the description I set for this. Bring me more Sonic likes! But I'm going to be satisfied with this one for a while. Again, I know I already said it, but it bears repeating. This one is really good. Ooh. Press jump to dash towards it. I like how you let go of it a little bit instead of, you know, sending yourself launching too far. Oh, so we get like these. What are these called? I don't know what they're called actually. Okay, we can drop kick. And it homes in on stuff automatically, though it seems the cursor isn't working so well this time. I really appreciate how you have multiple means of keeping your speed in the air. Like, they could have just kept it to the drop dash, but they didn't, and I really appreciate that. Or the mid-air rev up, rather. Oh man, it works. The mid-air rev works so well here. Like, you get so much speed just from that. Oh! Ah, okay. I guess it's disabling my controls there. Oops. Wrong way. The girl's so busy aura farming, she gotta keep floating on the ground. Now, if I got that right... Oh... It would have been a really good landing, and I think what they're doing is like they're calculating which animation. Based on your height and how you're moving? I don't know if that's true, but if so, big if true. But if so, another great point in this game's favor. Like, there's a lot of stuff working together here, both from the game and from the player. And again, I'm very thoroughly impressed. See, but this time let's play as our main character. Okay, just making sure I'm getting that right. So I pushed B and not confirm. I wasn't sure if that was going to affect that. Best time 4 minutes 33 seconds and 6 milliseconds. I'd say that's a decent time for a Sonic level. I kind of want them... I always want Sonic stages to be longer. I actually liked the longer length of Sonic Hero stages, where a lot of people thought they were too long. And I think a part of it is just that you're held up so often by having to like manually fight bad guys in that game. But a Sonic game that you can dash through in like 2 minutes isn't really very satisfying for me. So 4 minutes is better, but I'd prefer... But I still feel like I could get through it faster if I was better at the game. And I want to be able to spend like a solid 5 minutes in a stage if I'm good at the game. It's not enough. Like, yeah, sure, 2 minutes is a good reward. It makes you feel like you're really good at it, but that's not quite what I'm in it for. I want as much of that dopamine hit as possible. It's like Coke for me. You don't snort a short line of Coke if you're already familiar with snorting Coke. You probably want longer lines of Coke to snort. And for me, I want to snort longer stages in a Sonic game, not shorter ones because I'm familiar with it. I can take it. I can handle the longer stages. I'm familiar with all of this system, so give me these longer... So give me longer Emerald Coast to snort. I want the Haunted Mansion in Sonic Heroes directly in my nostrils. Also, for legal reasons, this is a joke. I do not actually snort coke. I do not have any familiarity with drugs. Please don't arrest me. Please stop writing that Google Doc. I can see it open. Please do not open that. Do not write it. Buccaneers Beach. Dash along the rocky vista through the ruins of Pirate's Run. Okay. Let's try it. That information went in my ears and did not read it. Or rather, I read it, but like I forgot. So now we can, before we do anything else, got a nice confidence stance here. Kind of reminds me of that Sonic Forces pose. Ooh, that popping is kind of icky, but I don't know. I feel like some reviewers would have a problem. They're like, yeah, technical problems are technical problems, but who's gonna be doing, this? Like, oh, let's take off points in the review if there's popping when I put the camera on the ground. Like, that's a flaw, I guess, but come on, bro. What average player is gonna do this? The only ones who are gonna have a problem with it are people looking for clicks and people looking for engagement bait on Twitter. I like that some of these plan life for polygonal. It probably helps them, I guess, like save on memory and still lean into like a classic Sonic-ish kind of art style. And what are they doing here with these trees, I wonder? Like, that could probably be a really cool stretchy thing they're doing with the models, but I get the feeling they have some like clever way around it, and that's really cool. If, again, big if true. Let's see, we have clapping. Pachi pachi pachi. Handstand. Backflip. And cheer. This rascal guy is kind of growing on me a little. I think he just needs like a jacket or a hat or something. Cause like that's what they did with Spark. He looks kind of goofy at first, but in Spark 3 he gets a jacket. And it looks pretty good on him. He still looks a little goofy, but it's a step in the right direction. I think with the Rascal himself, they just need a little extra. Just something extra for him. And it'll help him look really good. You can tell they really wanted like a red Sonic, and it's nice. Ooh. On the mark. Oh, where do I go? Well, here's your open world Sonic that you've been asking for, Sonic fans. Now you can kind of guide yourself with it. Ooh. Now the next few seconds I find myself wondering, where do I go next? That's kind of why I'm not commentating as much. The lean is very nice too. Uh-oh. Oh! You can jump manually to make yourself do tricks. That's pretty cool. Ah, that way. There's a fun element of, like, figuring out where to go next, which I think is going to go over pretty well with people that... Well, with the Sonic fans that play this, and I hope they're gonna like this. Oh! Ah! And I really hope they're going to like this. Keyword hope, because I only trust Sonic fans so much. Okay, not perfect, but we did it. Oh, I hurt myself. Okay. Whoa! Okay! Oh, uh-oh. Oh, do I have more health than QT did? Let's try that again. Oh. Didn't work that time. I do like that, in regards to what I said earlier, however, that I think Rascal himself just needs an extra little accessory somewhere in some way, shape, or form. I like that you can customize them. I think that alone might solve any problems. Like, bit of an odd example, but it's making me think of the character Adjutant from Snowbreak. A lot of people thought he looked kind of goofy. Well, maybe not thought he looked kind of goofy, but a lot of people really liked putting the sunglasses on him. He doesn't normally wear that. But the sunglasses became so popular that you could tell after a certain point, even the devs realized he looked better that way. Okay, so there's the bottomless pit here. Oh, what does that arrow at the lower left mean? Nope, wait. Oops. Okay, so I can't seem to ride on all of them. Oh. Kind of went the wrong ways there. And I missed the checkpoint. Okay, so you can knock them into these things. It's a little hard to get good with. Oh, goodness gracious. That part, I will admit, really sends you in a lot of different directions. I don't know if that's a good thing. That damaged me? Oh, what? Oh, darn it. There goes my flow. Yeah, you have to lean real hard on those. Hey. Oh, okay. Not darn at all. Now, how do I ride them reliably? Because that's something I can only do sometimes. Yep. That camera needs zooming out a little though. I will say this, the camera really needs some zooming out. Which rails to where? Okay. So where are you homing attack? From what angle you homing attack really matters. However... There must have been a way to take control of these enemies, and I must not have remembered how to do it. Which makes me really appreciate these alternate methods. Oh, you have to lean so hard. Where does that go, huh? I wonder. Maybe I shouldn't have gone that fast. Oh. Oh yeah. Oops. Problem solved. Oh, it's the X button. Oh, okay. Oh, what is it doing? Oh, wow. Ouch. Ah. Yeah, that camera needs a little bit of work there. You can tell when it's like changing modes to keep up with you. But in between, it's kind of uncomfortable. Like, when you're accelerating in between. When you're in between mildly fast and really fast. Whoa! That's when it's like really struggling. But otherwise it's really good, it just needs to get up to that mode in the first place. See if we can do this. Hey. Hey, 14 minutes is a bit long. But he's got a cool, like, action hero-y pose. Oh, but I don't like that I'm not getting ranks. Like, where's my S rank? Even if it's an F. Even if I get an E rank, I want A rank of some kind so that I can bring it up to an S. That's my... That is something I hope they fix. They add to the main game. Like, maybe judge you based on your time, your point, how many of those little triangles you got. I want a ranking system. But, oh well. Let's see if we can do that faster. The game won't give me an S rank. I will grade myself. Time to play teacher. Oh. I really appreciate how the game seems to guide you for these things. Uh-oh. Okay, well, that one... botched that one there. It works. It works, that's what matters. Oh, not that way. Yeah, I might go a little quiet here, so I'm kind of locked in a little bit. Ooh. Come here, piggy. Piggy! Come here. Hey, good boy. Oh! Wanna watch out for those things? Oh man, he's out of control. Ooh. Oh. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Oh, darn it. No! Frick. Have that crash moment where I look back at the camera. You thinking what I'm thinking? Why is he like wiggling his eyebrows back at the camera? Is he gonna ride the hog? What the fuck? Hey, I launched myself at angles. Oh. Thanks for catching me on that game. Thinking what I'm thinking? Before he notices me! That's really hard to control, but man, is that a lot of fun. Let's do it again. Oh, we can't make them shoot? Oh, darn it. Oh. I thought maybe you can make them shoot. Come on, let's see what we can do with this. Yeah, it works. Let's bumper cart this. Oh, okay, so he has like a swinging kind of thing. Oops. How did I do that again? Is that with B? Nope. I think that was with trigger. There, that's better. Okay, so we can. Oh, secret world, or did the game crash? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, I think the game crashed. Just see what happens when the screen turns pink. Okay, yeah, I think we found our first bug. A few things that you can... they can maybe polish this one. Like, maybe squish that little bug on that one. Okay, well, let's restart, because that's most certainly not a secret world entrance. Oh, darn it. Ah, darn it. Okay, so it might be on the white lines, because I've noticed some have them and some don't. But now we should have better memory on how to get through this. Oh, it just bounces you straight into the air. Am I gonna make it? Okay, I made it. Come here, doggy. Good boy. Oh. Yeah, the port's a little hard to get a hold of. I saw a little spring here, so. And I guess my reward would have been going directly to that. I see. Come here! Yeah! Oh! I lost control. Now, I want to be careful. Otherwise, I might crash the game again. Whoa, what? What happened? Did I die? I guess I died. Oops. What'd I do? I don't know, I guess that's just kind of all there is to it. I just died. What? Okay, so if I run into stuff too quickly, I can die. I did not know that. I can't say I'm really thrilled about that. Like, it's a Sonic game, wanted me to not crash, but like, okay. Oh, darn it. Oh! Frick! Riveting gameplay. And we'll start speeding up in a bit. There, that's better. You! Get over here! Oh! Nope. Nope. I really appreciate that you can, like, gravitate yourself towards these. Makes it a lot better. Nope. The sandcastle. Oh, there's stuff in there. Neat. You could probably use this rock as a ramp. I'm gonna try this. Oh, no? Really? Darn. Really looked like a ramp kind of rock, but okay. I really appreciate how forgiving the game is with water, though. Come on, that's alright. Come over here. Ah! Why did the Scarecrow win an award? Because he was outstanding in his field. Get it? No! I don't get it! You can't even trust it! Okay, that's a joke. You're not gonna understand, I'm sorry. But a very funny joke, and it's nice to see you, Joy-kun. I hope you're doing well today. Look at Rascal. He can't even control himself. I hope you're having a good day today, Joy-kun. I'm having a very fun day because this game is really good. It's a Sonic-like, as you can tell. And it's a very, very well made one. Ooh, ow. Quit shooting at me! Like you can tell he's cheering. They put a lot of personality in these animations. I really like it. Give me your guns! Oh, I might have been able to ride that through here. No higher? No higher than this. Ah! Freaking board. Maybe we should have dealt with the board first. Now where's that taking me? Oh wait, oh, wrong button. The X button. Get over here. I need to play Crash of the Mutants with you. You're no fun. Okay, that's all of the Destructibles that look like. The song I did not like at first, but it's kind of starting to grow on me. Yeah, I hope you don't mind that I'm a bit quiet. I'm just kind of locked in, like, ooh, this gets hard to control. Give me your cannons. I need to break stuff. It's not working on the board? What do you mean it doesn't work on the board? No, you had your chance, board. Go away. Uh-oh. There's my double jump. Okay, it gets refreshed. Thank goodness. Alrighty, 9 minutes. Oh, it really looks like he's waiting for a rank, but he doesn't get one. So I'm guessing they're going to implement a ranking system. But thank you for coming into today's stream, Joy-kun. As you can see, we're playing a game called Rollin Rascal. It's very Sonic-like kind of game, and like I said, a very, very, very good one. It takes some work getting used to the controls, so you definitely need to be, I guess, used to Sonic. I mean, he even has the basic silhouette of a Sonic, like kind of like Sonic. Well, with his ponytail sticking out. So you kind of need to be used to, like, well, just Sonic in general. But it's really, really rewarding. I think they scattered around the controls pretty well. There's a lot of things you can do, and it's not all in just one button like some other Sonic games have done in the past. And what this lets you do is have all these different ways of gaining speed, keeping your speed, and just doing other stuff. It's really fun, and like, of the Sonic fan games I've played and very few Sonic likes, I'd say this is definitely one of the better ones. It's definitely, probably, actually maybe even the best one. This reminds me of Sonic Daybreak a little bit, which has really good ways of keeping flow, but Rollin Rascal feels like it has extra ones that kind of border on being a little redundant, but it has those extra options nevertheless, and I do enjoy them a lot. Now let's go on to the next. Oh, we can also play customize Rascal. We can give him an outfit. I like this racing one a lot. Food for Shotacons. We can make him look like a vampire, a snowman, a hat of whimsy and joy. looks like a duck, which I really like. I think it's kind of cute. Cowboy hat, halo, headband, and a top hat. We can also play as this girl character named Cutie. Apparently there's this other character who, like, looks like a fitness trainer, and she's all buff and stuff. But she's not here for some reason. And I guess my friend saw some streamers play the game, and I guess the way it works is, like, she's only in builds available for streamers. But yeah, if you want your shadow, this isn't quite her. She moves around on skates, but she's not, like, you know, all edgy. So you kind of have, like, a part of Shadow at least, but you don't have, you know, Shadow the Hedgehog. However, if at any point you decided you wanted Shadow the Hedgehog, oops. There's her Shadow. You can have something kind of like Shadow. Just plays QT, make her black and red, and there you go. Now, granted, what about the hair? Fair question. Joystick controls. Where's the black? There you go. There's her Shadow. Now, it's not the same, of course. This is more like the closest you can get. And it gets more in depth than that, but these are the basic. I was like keeping it back in the same place. Hair, the original. Is that how we looked before? I think it was. Original, okay. Head, top, gloves, bottom. Alright, you can even make his shoes nice and shadow-like. Except the soles for some reason. Can't change the soles, which I don't get, but whatever. Now you got these white Air Forces. And you can even make them look like bronze for some reason. I can't really say I get that. But it's nice that you have the option. Saturation, brightness. Okay, I have everything set to original. That's good. Just me, or does he look a little different than before? Maybe that's just me. Now we have Wild Waste, question mark. These are the only stages we have to play in the game, but it'll be fun getting good at them while waiting for the rest of the game to come out. Oh, did the shading look different? What's that breaking stuff? Oh, okay, yeah. Something... The game looks a little different now. I don't know if it's... I guess it's just me. But, like... did they do something to the shading? Maybe that's... again, maybe that's just me. Yeah, shoot at those guys! I wanna go on that loop. Ooh, I wanna go. Oh, I couldn't go. No. That's not the way I wanted to go. There we go. I really appreciate that you can spin dash without having to stay still. It's so much more convenient than the normal spin dash. This game calls it the rev up. It's a lot more convenient than Sonic Spin Dash. I like the rev up more than the Sonic Spin Dash. That said, oh my goodness, even in a 3D indie game, we still have a 2D sections. That's really just this part of Sonic's identity as a series now, isn't it? I don't like it. Oh, the roll even works. Well, at least it's not... the controls aren't complete and utter cancer like they always were in the classic game. And I'm glad that didn't last too long. Thank goodness. Ow! Oh, I want that one. I want that one. Let me see if I can, what I can do with it. Methinks that's it. What does this one do? Cutscene? He messed up the landing. Poor Rollin. Poor Rascal. Oh, we have a boss? That was an unusually silent cutscene. Like, barely any noise there. This part of the game is oddly quiet, and I think I see why the description just read a question mark, because you can very much tell this part of the game is not finished. Okay, let's just see if I can use my bouncing attack on him once he's done. No! Other way. see what happens if he runs into... Ah, okay. Why is Rascal so clumsy? Dang it, I want him to be like the Sonic. Hey, it's a personality core thing from Portal. Okay, so these are my health. That's something I'm only now piecing together. Maybe QT is the older one.
I said that.
And if so, big if true, because if she is... Whoa! Where does this go? Oh, I feel like I should be hearing more noises from the game, but I'm kind of not. Can I break anything here? Nope. Yeah, these cutscenes are oddly quiet. You'd think there'd be more sound to them. Okay, so now it's... This is kind of like the crab things that would chase after you in Sonic Colors. But now it's manual control instead of, you know, using the quick step. Oh, yeah, you got me there. Which I kind of like that the control is so responsive here. He's almost gonna get me. Very smart plan on their part. Yeah, the game's definitely not finished. There wasn't even a boom. So they really haven't added the sound to this, which I think is fine. It does make me a little worried that they have a stage they don't even have a lot of sound for in a demo, but I guess it's clear enough that, you know, that it's not finished. Customize Rascal. QT. Oh, which one do I want? The witch outfit or... Like, we've been playing with stock, but let's try something else this time. If Mato were here, I think he would want the suit. But since Mato's not here... I really don't want to go with the suit, but... We'll play on Buccaneers Beach with the suit, and then we'll play with the school uniform. in Wild Waste, was it? Oddly enough, it feels like QT just kind of moves a lot more smoothly. Like, I noticed that she's on roller skates, but somehow he feels like she moves a lot more smoothly than Rascal himself does. I don't know if that's... I really think that might just be... Oh, I messed it up. Crouch, and now crouch. Yeah, messed that one up. I want to jump before the spring. I goofed. Get over here. Let's see if we can do this. Got that one. Nope, wrong way. Get over here. I need your help. Okay, we're going along through this a lot more smoothly than... than before. Baby! Oh, I messed it up. Perfect. Oh wait, it drives over water? Get over here. Oh, what do you mean it won't go through those? You no, not that way. Where's the brakes on this thing? You could only drive in a straight line. Oh man, that was miserable. Oh no. Oh, I messed it up. Oh no, how do I get back up there? I'm glad you can swim at least like the water really quickly. Nope, that's not the way. Oh, they just start you so fast on that thing. If I'm to make an assumption based on QT's much calmer, QT's much calmer animations, I'm assuming Rascal might be the younger of the two. Like, I don't know, maybe going out on a limb here. Knock that dude's head clean off. But Rascal's cheering when he's on, like, the swinging robots. It really reminds you of how, like, a lot of Shota characters will cheer. But QT's looks a lot more, I guess, controlled and deliberate. And sorry if I'm going quiet a little too much. I'm kind of locked in a little. So what I can gather from this is that Rascal is very much like the inexperienced one who's just happy to be along for the ride. Whereas QT seems to really know what she's doing. Leading me to believe, again, that I think QT is the older of the two. And I kind of hope they're related, just because, I don't know, that'd be really cute. Oh, I missed the checkpoint! Oh! Oh! Rip. Extreme! Yeah, that sure was extreme. Well, at least I can get back up. You there. You there. Oh! No. This game's kind of hard though once you start trying to control the boars. Whoa, okay, I did it. It really feels like it takes a lot for me to control this. Nope. Could not make that jump. I really like this game. It's like, yeah, you get punished if you were too slow on certain things by just not having as much speed. But even then, it's not so bad where it feels like it's that much of a punishment. You just kind of lost out on a little bit. Yeah, so we're gonna try Wild Waste again. But it really feels like there's just the song, and there's not much else playing. Like, I don't know, even the shading looks different. I wonder if they're also lacking the shaders. And I missed a turn. See if I can go through this a little more quickly. Going down these roads is a lot of fun though. I should probably make more jumps though. Okay, there's sound. Yeah, I definitely want to be doing this only when you have like slight turns to make. Okay, yeah. Should not have gotten hit there. What is this, I wonder? Let me go back for that guy. I don't think I defeated him, so let's see what happens if I take him with me. You there. Fine, sir. Oh wait, I forgot to use the schoolgirl outfit. No. Haha. And now we can fight this real boss again. Yeah, I guess it's just that the cutscenes are really quiet. Oh, poor Rascal. Oh man, it looks so weird having such a quiet cutscene with a drill. I don't suppose I can, like, bam a stomp move on him. Ah, that hurt. Ooh. Yeah, they definitely still have yet to have the sound. I don't take them with us. It's not the funny Wheatley. Now where is that taking me? Oh, nowhere, I guess. Okay, I thought I could maybe, like, parkour my way up here. For, like, some secret stuff, but... Nope. Can't. Oh. Oh, did I get that checkpoint properly? I wanted to style it, but I don't know if I actually did. Oh, poor Rascal. He's getting hurt the whole time. Oh, that one got me. You have so much control here, it's really nice. Oh, but I better be careful, because I already took 2 points of damage. The hit detection on those balls seems a little too forgiving. Maybe it was that I had iframe. Oh, but I'm not doing well here. I could use some extra health. Oh, nope, he's getting me. Yeah, it's just, I don't know, there's sound, it's just not in those cutscenes, and you really notice it when it's the last cutscene before the stage ends, and it just feels weird after that. Like, where's the sound? But, let's see, just for me. Just this is like really cute. We'll go through Sunshine Shores one more time, just so I can get some extra practice on the game. And yeah, it should come as no surprise that I'm having more fun playing as the anime girl. Don't get me wrong, I like the... Oh, health carries over? I did not know that. That boss fight with the drill was pretty generous then. Giving so much extra health. I like that you'll be able to collect health along the way. Like, you still kind of have the ring system, but not... something kind of like it. It's not exactly like the ring system. Oh, it slows you down. Well, it's nothing like the ring system, but you do have a health system. It's nice that you can have it replenished just by playing the game. And yeah, it should be no secret that, yeah, of course I'm gonna play as the anime girl. Or at least make her look a little more like one. Rollin. I think I'm getting the hang of this. You definitely have to think about what you're doing when and where. So it's a very involved kind of game. Which I don't think is a bad thing. Not at all, as I've said earlier before. It's extra skills for you to learn. Think I'm getting the hang of this. It's taking me a little bit though. Won't lie about that. It's not letting me do it here. Must be the tutorial. I want to go this way. And this way. Oh, barely made it there. Launch myself into the ocean. It'd be nice if I could add the gloves. I don't really like the gloves, but that's gonna be it for Rollin Rascal, but next I'm gonna switch to Haste, since that also has a demo that I have installed. But so far, yeah, I would say like a very easy 10 out of 10. I don't know, maybe I'm just too optimistic with games, but I'm not seeing any glaring flaws. This is a really, really, really good Sonic-like. And I can't wait for the full thing. Is it released yet? When does it? Not yet. Coming soon. However... Yeah, coming soon. And coming soon at early access, which I'm not thrilled about, but no, it'd be what it be. Actually, there's an online mode. Let's try that first before we switch to Haste. Let me just do my Ozzer Lane stuff. I think maybe I should stream on another site though at some point, just so I can have like a following of some kind. Like, it'd be nice to have more than a few more consistent viewers. Because like I said, it's nice, I appreciate it, but it gets a little lonely if they're gone, you know? Oh wow, they still ain't recovered. Well, while I'm waiting for Ozzer Lane to reload, because I gotta refresh it, I'm gonna read the reviews. Oh, they made another Sonic. They made a Sonic fan game called Sonic GT, which I'm gonna have to check out. Somebody's recommending that. Let's see, one review states, "Holy peak, this is like if the opening to Sonic CD was playable. We'll be purchasing this full game as soon as it drops. Try out their earlier Sonic fan game, Sonic GT. It has a lot of the same DNA if you want something fun and free to play in the meantime." Another one says, this is apparently an alpha, but it plays and feels better than 90% of the games I've ever played in my life. I cannot wait for the full release. This instantly became my most anticipated game currently. Thank you for the awesome demo. I agree, it's really, really good. Pretty good, it wears the Sonic... And from another one? Pretty good, it wears the Sonic inspiration on its sleeve. Camera's a bit jank at times, otherwise the game is pretty fun. Well, let's see what our negative review says. Moving around feels good, but I did have a lot of difficulty staying in control. I don't know if that counts as a negative because I've never played the main inspiration, so I have no muscle memory for this kind of gameplay. I could just be goodness awful. I had two more significant problems. The bigger one is the level design. When I first entered the pirate level, I was honestly wondering if I missed the part where this was an open world kind of game, or if it was structured in a Mario 64-like manner where you'd revisit the same location multiple times with different objectives, because what the heck. It was huge and gave me very little direction on what path I should follow, but no, it seemed to be intended as a linear course. The bad part about this is that every time I fell off course, I hadn't a single clue what to do about it except find somewhere to die and respawn at whatever checkpoint, even in the tutorial. The other problem is that this is way too early for this game to have a demo. So much crucial feedback is missing from gameplay, notably audio. It made the second boss in particular, the truck one, a pain to try to fight because I couldn't tell when I was getting hit. I kind of agree on the audio thing. Like, yeah, maybe some extra audio cues could help. But nothing that I felt was glaring. Though I can see how somebody who's not as familiar with Sonic would have a problem with this. Because it's not the most linear. Like, the thing about that a lot of Sonic fans want to complain about is linear gameplay. And yeah, I know a lot of people like to say focus group's bad, but the majority opinion is that if you don't have something pointing to you where to go, obviously, like very obviously where to go, people are gonna get lost, just because they get lost very easily in games. And nobody wants to say it, but the yellow paint is kind of there for a reason, and it's not just because of focus group, it's because of the people getting back from their construction jobs that don't play games very often. They want to feel like their $60 was spent well. And this is kind of, for better or for worse, a lot of the people in gaming now. So companies got to make sure they make a profit. And to lead this into Sonic, if you remember Seaside Hill in Sonic Heroes, this is why you would have arrows on the ground telling you which way to go. It was very abundantly clear which way you should be going, which way is a lane, so to speak. And I do think maybe that's kind of missing a little bit from Rollin Rascal. And you can follow it, you don't have to do it that quickly, but it does take some extra attention to detail. Though I think Wild Waste is a little better in this regard, where you have very clear roads. But I do think some of these could use some kind of, some kind of indicator, like on the ground or on the sides, to tell you which way you're supposed to go and when you're leaving the intended lane, in a sense. So those are some kind of valid criticisms. This earlier in this negative review that I'm not going to show, that's kind of a good point about the poor control. You have good control, but you really have to lean hard into those turns sometimes. And the game does not ask more of you than what the controls are capable of. But the tutorial does not state that you lose a lot of your ability to steer when in a ball. And I think that might be where this negative reviewer was struggling. they didn't know that because the game did not tell them that. So they have to figure that out on their own. But if you're going through a tutorial, you kind of might as well already be told that, you know? Here, you can turn into a ball and move here and there. However, you cannot steer so well. I think that would have helped a lot. And another positive review, it's fun, but it's laggy, stuttery, and the tutorial video loses all its bitrate just being a pixel mess, and also the newest level just randomly after I was in it for a few minutes turned into a white screen. If this game ever releases, please fix these things for the full version. Considering how well this game is designed, I'm pretty confident they'll fix it. But that is a valid criticism. The screen just kind of wigged out and turned all pink at one point when I drove like the shooting robot into a wall, I think? Yeah, a wall. And the tutorial videos, boy, do they get messy. So I'm not sure what's going on there, but that's definitely a problem. I want to see more of that store page picture title thing. Because there's like this cop girl that looks really cute. Looks like there's going to be more characters, so I'm pretty excited to see that. But I do wonder how they're going to put Rollin Rascal on the cover and then he's a clumsy goofball. Like, I know Sonic's clumsy too, but come on. Time attack. Online. Let's try online. Actually. There we go. Ranked, quick play. I'm good on ranked. Let's just try quick play. Nickname. There we go. Region US. Oh, no other regions? Waiting for players. Minutes. Min 2. I like how you can tell that QT is kind of the more serious one of the two because she wears visors. Whereas Rascal's just kind of like saying F it, we ball. Where does her hat go? Okay, that was really fast. Let's do it again. Oh, it'd be really nice if I had the speedometer right now. Oh, it can move upside down too. That's really cool. They really nerfed this, the rev up for this area, don't they? Waiting for players, minimum 2. I don't know how long it's been, but I get the feeling we're not gonna see any players, which sucks, because I know it's an indie demo, but like, I don't know, man. It'd be nice. That ramp takes you, that little speed pad takes you fast. Let's see if somehow, someway I can hit those speed pads and just kind of see what the upper limits of the speed is. Oh, lost control. Be cool if you could do this in real life, though. Yeah, I don't think anybody's gonna join. Oh well. Ugh. Which way did I even go, bro? Well, I don't think anyone's going to. I don't think anyone's gonna join, sadly. But that's going to be it for Rollin Rascal. It was a very fun game, and I cannot wait for the full release. I'm debating on whether or not I should keep streaming. I can. I'm not tired yet. But I'm not at my usual time limit anyway. But some final thoughts on Rollin Rascal. As I said before, it has some things that could use ironing out, so it's not quite a 10 out of 10. It's not like a perfect game. It's not there yet. But it is very, very, very close for me. This is such a polished, fluid, just fun game that, like, I'm gonna be real. Okay, if I had to choose between this and Sonic, I might actually choose this. And I don't want to say that, so I'm not going to dwell on that analogy too much, because Sonic is always going to have a special place for me. But I really, really, really hope this succeeds. Like, there's always this urge and heavy desire, I feel, for this random indie game for like $20 lurking around in the like the underbelly of the Steam catalog to succeed as much as possible. And I definitely want it to succeed. And Rollin Rascal is definitely one of those games I want to succeed. I really like it. It's a lot of fun. It flows really well. Yeah, some of these things that you can do, like having a drop dash and a spin dash, both of which can be charged while moving, and have like this drop kick type of thing. I mean, not the mid-air rev up and then the rev up, the regular rev up, and then this mid-air drop kick thing, all to keep you moving if you're falling. It's a bit, I guess maybe a bit much. You could get rid of the drop kick and you would be fine. But it's still nice to have the option, and I'm not going to say that the drop kick is a problem. That's far from it. But, another one is that you also have a homing attack and your drop kick attack. You don't need two of those to do damage. Especially when the homing attack is something that already attacks enemies and other objects, but it's something that can be a bit more specific in case objects are around for any reason. I think the glowing indicator could appear more often and more consistently on some items, because I noticed that it does appear, but only sometimes. Like sometimes if you're in a certain range, and sometimes it doesn't appear at all unless you're right about to touch it. And I think that's it's definitely a bit odd. They could improve that and have that show up more consistently. But even with these redundant options, I don't think those are a problem. By all means, keep them. Extremely unlikely the case that any developer is watching. Please keep them. I'm not complaining. I actually really like them. I would rather have a wealth of options than none, than too few or none. But this is a very well designed, very well thought out game. Like, they really understand Sonic and what makes it fun, the highs in the series throughout all of its media, but also what makes it like a little clunky and frustrating. And they have ways to get around that. So like how Sonic, before the drop dash, didn't really have any way to accelerate if he's falling other than just keep running. If you didn't have that speed already, then you're going to have to start getting it some more. And then there were some games that had ways around it, that like Sonic Heroes had the homing attack that could make you move into a run if you needed to start going a little faster, and you felt that the team boost thing wasn't enough. Now, but they didn't always have that, even with the boost. And even the boost doesn't always feel like it's perfect. So now you have this dropkick move, which is really fun. It's instant, it gets you up to a good speed. The rev ups are nice and strong, as they should be. I think reducing your steering control while in evolved form was a very good idea, because now you have a reason to use it and a reason not to use it. So you have to think about whether or not you want to use it. And so there's this extra layer of thought on what you should do, why you should do it, and when you should do it. Which, like I said earlier, definitely makes this game a skill to learn, and a very rewarding one at that. So in general, I think this game is a ton of fun. I really like it. If anybody watching this is looking for a Sonic kind of game, absolutely pick this up without hesitation. The demo's free. The full game isn't available yet, but there's a demo and it's free. So please just at least try the game. At least try it. You'll have an Anton ego moment, I promise, but like, oh my gosh, it's so good. Very easily a 9 out of 10 for me. See, this is why I like indie games. They get to give me Sonic likes that play really, really well. But with that concluded, we're going to switch to another game. Let's see, where's Haste demo? I still gotta play Homer Hime, but I don't have the full game. Next demo is probably going to be Hyper Team Recon. and then maybe another one. Also, I'm going to change the volume, I promise. So we're gonna switch to haste. See, I'd say that's about a good volume. Could probably be a little louder though. Yeah, that seems like a good volume. It's not. It might be a bit higher than my voice, a bit lower, but I'd say it's about equal. I think, but I'm also just going off of the bars. I'm not able to audio test quite as well as I normally do. I really don't like this though. If I use my scroll wheel, it just kind of resets no matter what, so that's a bit much. Very easy to lose control of where I am, but that's okay. Graphics preset. Let's just keep it high. We don't need ultras too much. Like, I know the art style, and I agree on the art style, but that's a bit, again, a bit much. For my rig. My rig can run it, but it's not about whether it can run it, it's about whether I want it to chug. I'd rather not chug. Let's try. But now, this is a game that I've seen people refer to as a kind of Sonic-like. And I have heard a few people say that it's not a Sonic-like. It is a Sonic-like only in the sense that you can run really, really fast. But from what I've seen, I would agree with him. It doesn't look that much like Sonic. It looks like a game called Defunct, which plays a lot like Haste, and I wouldn't be surprised if somebody involved in Defunct went on to develop Haste, and I hope that was the case, as that was a very good. They made that for like a school project, and they did a great job with it. I'd say it's more like a Defunct-like than I would call it a Sonic-like. What was I gonna say? I think that's it. But that's basically my thoughts on it. It's not like, you can scratch that Sonic itch with Haste, but I still think it's a bit of a stretch to call it a Sonic-like. I'm glad there are some people correcting that. I would also recommend Defunct, by the way, if you do want that Sonic itch. Again, also not a Sonic-like, but, still a fun game. It takes some effort getting used to, but it's really good. Let's try a new game. Go to gate, big blue and blocky. Oh, whoa. Yep, not okay. Welcome to the oops. Failing upwards. Welcome to the world of Haste. I always wanted to say that. Thank you. I know why you're here. To run! I don't know what's going on. Oh? Well, I'll explain later. Just run and leap. Time to go fast. Hold left stick press to go fast. Okay, I can't jump. I can only fast fall. Form perfect landings by landing in downward slope. Do that and you'll lose all your speed. Use A to adjust your landing. Pause your lane thing again. Continue. If you want to know what Haste was like, it was basically like this. Just like going over slopes and inclines. Oops! And in controlling your falls. So any speed that you had, it's less about gaining it and more about keeping it once you have it. Kind of like Sonic, yeah, but in a more relating to, well, falling, gravity. And yes, I know she runs like Sonic, but I'm still not gonna call it a Sonic-like. You can kind of tap this a little bit. Okay. Not ideal, but whatever. Oh, there's more to it. Okay, now that you've got the basics down, remember to also use your board. I know what that's about, at least. Just do good landings to build up energy. The art is really nice here, it's really detailed. Loving Riza's hair. Kind of reminds me of Land of the Lustrous, where they do a really good job at like capturing the shine and depth of these crystals. And then I use my board whenever I need a burst of speed or a little extra distance. You're not all clueless. Form landings to gain energy. Fastball. Use the board for extra speed when going up. When going uphill. Okay. Is the board on like a cooldown or something? Form landing is to gain energy. Okay. Okay, great. It's energy for the board. I see. I'd like to try that again, actually. There you are. Can you tell me what's going on? Well, here in the hub world, you should be looking for a shard. It's big, crystalline, and should be glowing somewhere in the distance. Oh, I can see it from here. But all the worlds are collapsing. Do you know what's happening? I really shouldn't be saying too much, although I kind of want to tell you. For now, just look for the shard and run straight into it. Follow the glow, run into it. Okay. The music is kind of nice here. I don't know, maybe it's just me. I really appreciate these like trails of crystals. I really appreciate these trails of crystals, because maybe I'm just remembering wrong, or maybe I somehow magically got better, but when I played Defunct, I was like dog water at it. It was really hard for me, but somehow I feel like I'm getting a little better at it. But I think it would help if you could better tell declines and hills, because sometimes it looks like they're about to sink down and then they kind of don't. That's an issue I'm feeling right now. Money, question mark, and nothing. Well, for certainty, so I'll go with that. Hey, welcome! The worlds are collapsing. We gotta get out of here. Don't worry, I only set up my research station in stable places. I have plenty of time. Several minutes, at least. If you have found any sparks, I'd be happy to take them. In return, I can use them to manifest items for you. I really like how they're just leaning into all the triangles for this guy. You can tell they really wanted him to be like all about triangles, which is nice. Very focused and direct kind of art. I guess art direction for a character design is cool. Oh, that seems useful. Oh, oops. What's this here? Someone else looks here. Several minutes at least. Oh, gee, thanks. Settings, audio. Gosh. The voices are way too low. Mysterious spring. Unactivate gate and burst of speed upwards. I have 598 crystals to spend. I can't afford that. Punishing vial. Unactivate. Restore 100 health. Activated. Cooldown 100 seconds. Activated. Cooldown 15 seconds. Oh, I gotta remember the board is on left trigger. Or 100 health. And a phantom ruby. I mean, painful coil. I believe this game came out. Well, actually, no, it might have come out. Yeah, after Forces, I think. Oh, so like a. It's hollow, but it's got a thing in there. Gain 0.3% boost per missing health. Passive. Sounds really good, but our replenishing vial is the only thing I can afford right now. So we'll just get that. I kind of like how our model bobs up and down. Okay, so we can't actually jump. It's a little different than in Defunct. Okay, so we gotta commit ourselves to paths here. Ranking your landings is really helpful for this. It feels like it makes it a I guess, I don't know. It helps you learn how to actually land these, because then you know what a good landing looks like and what a bad one looks like. It's just that extra little reinforcement to tell when you're doing it right. For a demo, this is kind of long. 137. How do you create these items out of nothing? Not really out of nothing. And I don't really create them. I use the existential potential latent in the sparks to draw items from hypothetical timelines into this one. Sounds kind of dangerous. Or destabilizing somehow? We don't know that. So I'm experimenting to find out. What happens to the timelines we take items from? They're hypothetical timelines, but we don't even know if they really exist. But the items end up really existing? Yeah. I haven't really figured all of this out yet. Okay, so we have a cafe we can go to, and item. Punishing vial. Fire. Activator store 1 health. Perfect landing. On perfect landings, restore 3 health. Performance-based health insurance. Triggered. Acid. Big spark magnet. 100 plus 100% spark pickup range. Well, I can't afford any of these, so I'm gonna have to. That's gonna have to be it, unfortunately. Go to this question mark. I want to see where that goes. Oh, that hurts me. Okay. Going a little too slow here. Okay, yep. There's that reason for our haste. E. Ugh. 147 sparks. The search. It isn't always easy to understand the rate, but it seems to want Zoe to go looking for something. Time to go looking for something. 123.123, huh? 0.123.123.123, and then block with the number 123 at the bottom. This way? No, that way? Time to go looking for something. Our challenge. Door the world. It's like Sonic Generations! Ugh. Ow! Ooh. Okay, good thing I can run on the sides. Owie! Good thing she has so much air control. Owie! Yeah, I'm gonna need that health. The kind of music I'd hear in VR chat. It's nice. What corners am I missing? Owie! E. Challenge lost. I'm going to have to go about that in a more organized manner. However, I have extra sparks, so that'll help. Front's helmet. On perfect landings, invulnerability for 0.3 seconds. Sounds pretty useful. Impulse activated stabilizer on taking damage and vulnerability for 0.5 seconds. Cooldown 25 seconds. So iframe. And big spark magnet. I know what I want. I always want money makers in a game. Like, that's just extra insurance. I'm gonna go towards that plus. That looks pretty useful. Oh. Okay, that did not go well. Okay, I thought I had to just jump in there for some reason. Probably should have followed that trail, but oh well. That's better. That's a lot better. Not perfect, but better. I'm kind of surprised this demo isn't over. Am I supposed to jump through all those things? Oh, actually, I think I am. What happens if I... No, I can't quite make it. Couldn't rotate in time. The music's really good. I like how it changes based on different things. What do you have to say? A. Interact. While out among the shards, have you ever seen something that might be a way to get away from all this? Get away? Look around you! This is what the world is like now. The world has changed before and will again. Just as ever, the question is how you deal with it. And if we only had our entire trusty crew, we would be arriving. I really like their flamboyant guys. Portrait looks nice, but cleaned up, but he looks so bummed out. Which, like, I don't blame him. I would be too, but... Oh. That's it? I guess that's it. I guess this is going to be one map of many. Breathwork. Disconcerted by the wraith staring intently at her, it takes a while for Zoe to realize that its wheezing is mirroring her own breathing. It seems to be doing it intentionally, so Zoe starts doing some breathing exercises. The wraith's mimicry of breathing follows along. Focus and relax. Plus 30% energy gain rate. Niata taught me to do these, okay? Rewards, you can receive a square of sorts. Which one do I want? I'd rather avoid these skulls until I get to the bigger skull. But it might prepare me for something. But if I'm not careful, I could lose my health. Do I want to risk it for knowledge? Whoa, those are a lot of lasers. Oh, wow. That could have been better. Either way, I can visit a shop. But if I postpone it now, I'll have to choose between a shop and a boss. Either way, let's go to a boss. And then I can replenish the shop. Okay, I'm glad I bounced off that rock. Nope. Yep, gonna need that board. 200% item rarity. Aromatic herb. Cooldown restores 2 health. Gun's helmet on perfect landings and vulnerability for 3 seconds, and performance-based health endurance on landings restore. Perfect landings restore 3 health. I don't know. I'm gonna go with this, just because it seems like it would last longer. Whereas the other one, well, I don't know. Maybe we should have gone with the herb. Hopefully, I'll get a chance to buy them. Big spark magnet, plus 100% spark pickup range. Maybe it'll add on to mine. Big pumpkin, plus 60% max health. Unactivate, gain a burst of speed upwards. Mysterious spring, hold down 15 seconds. What else do I want? Alright, let's fight a boss, and that'll probably be the end of the demo. Jumper, attack the machine. Yeah, I don't see myself doing a good job with landings, though. I'm gonna try. Perfect. Oh man. Okay, there's really not a lot of terrain I can run on. You know, this reminds me of a little Flash game I played a long time ago where you can use your scooter to like jump up hills. Oh, yeah. Where you could use your scooter to jump up hills and you would have to accelerate as you're about to fly down a hill. And keep your speed so you can jump, like ramp yourself off of the hills. And it was a lot of fun. It was pretty addicting. It was like this, but in 2D. What'd they do that for? Whoa, okay. I don't want to be here very long. You completed the shard! Congratulations! Can't believe I did it! Did you see me? Whoosh and bam! I'm honestly very impressed. Looking kinda dicey there for a while. Boy, was it. Are you finally going to explain what's going on? Not yet. There's a lot more to do and discover. In the full game. This is it for the demo? Unfortunately, but you should wishlist the game. It's coming soon. How soon? Sooner than you think. Goodbye. Okay, well thankfully we're invincible here, so we can... Well, maybe not invincible, but... Okay, so I don't have any of my, hidden... Owie! Oh, not going well. Ah, okay, so that starts you on a new route. Abandoned run. Start failed. Well, I can probably do that again if I wanted to. But for now, I just kind of want to practice in this open area. Oh, I appreciate that I'm healing. Honestly, I think this is what they should start you off in. Just so you can really get a proper handle on the game. Yeah. This was very difficult in Defunct. Like, you could get perfects, but it was based more on the environment around you, and that's kind of what you're at the mercy of. Like, there's definitely skills involved, but it kind of felt like it was based on whether or not you got that kind of golden opportunity of hitting those slopes that would give you those huge bursts of speed to begin with. And I don't know. I kept thinking it was just me, and I still think it is just me, but boy was it hard. Speaking of, Defunct will probably be the next game I stream. When is the question, but probably very soon. To quote Riza, sooner than you think. It's kind of fun though. Yeah, I'm kind of being a little silent because I've run out of things to say, but I'm also kind of locked in a bit. But Haste isn't a game I was particularly, I guess, hasty to play, mainly because I knew it was good, but it wasn't quite for the, didn't scratch quite the itches I had. Like, it's a fun game, but it was, I could tell it was like, this isn't Sonic, this is Defunct. And Defunct is good. Like, Defunct was really good, and I would highly recommend it. But I was also just really bad at it, and I wasn't eager to play Defunct a second time when I didn't really enjoy it that much the first time. And I know a lot of people say, oh, you know, try stuff, maybe you'll like it the second time. And that's a mentality I could never really bring myself to wrap my head around. That I could never really wrap my head around because, you know, sure, I might enjoy it the second time, but in some cases, it was why spend the money? Why spend the time? If I'm so confident that I'm not going to like it. Well, if I'm not going to like it. But here I'm enjoying it a little more. I think just because it feels a bit more, I don't know, and even then it's not, it's a little different than Defunct, because I think Defunct had a button where you gravitate yourself to the ground, and this is how you gain speed. And it's a little different than Haste, where you're pushing the A button in the air to fall faster. And it's mostly focusing on how well you control your angles in the air. In Defunct, it's about doing the same thing in the air and on the ground, so it's a bit more involved, and it doesn't sound like it's that different, and perhaps it's not, but for me, it was pretty hard. I'll still stream the game another time. Let's see. Where should I send them on? And it might even be the game I stream next, but I'm not in a rush to do that, you know? But I would still recommend both games if you're looking for like a speed-oriented game. If you have a Sonic itch that needs scratching, I think both Haste and Defunct are good options. But I would sooner recommend Haste first. Well, I mean, Defunct first and then Haste, just so you can see where it started. Or I think like the groundwork that Haste was built on. The idea that Owie. The idea that Haste borrows so much from. And then play its like much smoother variant, which is Haste. But yeah. I don't know. I think that's kind of all I've got to say. Yeah, like sometimes you're just landing on like firm, hard ground. And there's nothing you can do much about that in and there was nothing much you could do about that in Defunct. It was just, again, it felt like you were very much at the mercy of the geography, and the geography was just not always on your side. Like, you just didn't always have those slopes to help you, you know? So it wasn't about how good you angled yourself. Sometimes it felt like it was about how steep the hill was. But that's not something that's up to your control. But I don't know, that's just me. That was my experience. But like I said, I would still recommend both games. But that's gonna be it for today's stream anyway. I'd recommend both of the games I played today. I think they're very fun. I personally much more prefer Rollin Rascal. Haste, I would say, is like within a similar species. Similar enough. Or more like a similar enough genus. But it's still a bit of a different species. It is a different animal. It's a lot more... It's a lot more physics-oriented, whereas with Rollin Rascal, you have ways to get around the physics, and there's more, like, solid, I guess, angular platforming and obstacles for you to get a hold of, where in Haste, all you have is the world around you. That's not me saying Haste is the worst game, of the two. It's just that, again, you know, Haste is very... Not sure what's going on with her scarf there. Maybe it'll make more sense once I'm actually running. But I would still say, like, Haste is just, you know, it's just different is all. Different is not bad. Different is just different. Hey, perfected that one. Oh, maybe I can, not quite. Ow. It's different skills that you need to get a hold of between Haste and Rollin Rascal. And like some of it's gonna carry over from Rollin Rascal, sure. But ultimately, things are just different in Haste. But I would still recommend both, because they're both very well made and very fun. Haste is like a lot simpler in its controls. But there's more thought involved within that. And I do like its systems of buying these extra items you think you're gonna need. I think it's a little unforgiving with the health though, and I would like it to be a little easier, but that's just me. I really like Zoe's art design. I don't know, she's very fluffy and cute. I like the heavy amounts of red and the scarf. The feathers too, letting you know that she's a very like airborne character. But that's gonna be it for today's stream. I hope anybody rewatching the VOD or lurking enjoyed watching these as much as I played them, especially Rollin Rascal. I'm really ooh, I cannot wait for Rollin Rascal. Next stream, like I said, is probably going to be Defunct. We'll see if I have it in my Steam library. Maybe I do. That I do. But from Big Sister, have a good night. I hope anybody rewatching the VOD enjoyed, or anybody lurking. Thank you for coming along to the stream, Joy-kun. It was very nice having you here. From Big Sister, have a good night. Yes, me.